Oh my god. Whose face is this? She's absolutely gorgeous. Those delicate eyes and brows, that perfectly straight nose, and those flawless lips and skin. And with a body like this, kiting her. A goddess on earth is an understatement. My head hurts so much. Flashes of memory surge into Joe Wingling's mind. Please, look at me. Linling, let Uncle manage the company for you. Just die already. This is your destiny. Don't blame Uncle for being ruthless. Why? Why are you doing this to me? I transmigrated into a book? And of all things, I'm just a cannon fodder side character in an apocalyptic novel. In 3 months, a global virus will break out, followed by extreme heat, earthquakes, floods, and extreme cold. The original host was pushed straight into a horde of zombies by her uncle's family. She knew what was coming, but chose to let her soul scatter, leaving this absolute mess to me. Well, whatever. At least it gave me a second chance at life. Shishozinen, don't worry. I'll make sure those scumbags pay for what they did to you. According to the novel, the female lead, Zhou Yuan, used this exact item to unlock her hidden power, deeming ultimate power in those turbulent times. Please let this work. The original book never mentioned that, inside this space, there would be all of this. Could it be because I'm the true master now? An entire mansion and such a massive warehouse? Is this the true form of my space? Just how much stuff can this hold? Wait, what kind of things can I store in here? Ate about a cat. No living creatures. Then what about me? Am I a glitch? This should work, right? Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Even the temperature didn't change. This warehouse keeps things fresh. I hit the jackpot. Just then, Zhou Yunling's phone rings. The screen displays Fu Jing. Come back. We're getting a divorce. Gladly. That's fine, but it's going to cost you extra. The savings I have right now aren't even enough to cover a fraction of what I need to stockpile. I understand. Miss, if you're hungry, I'll go prepare a midnight snack right away. No need, Uncle Mal. Thank you so much for taking care of me all these years. Oh, Uncle Mal, please don't misunderstand. It's just, I've realized I've been pretty terrible these past few years. I was so naive, listening to my uncle's lies and blaming you for everything. I am truly, truly sorry. You finally realized it. I need to make sure I have an escape route. Fu Jingxiang 肇事老米 and Qiu Dingwan is coming back soon. This marriage of mine is going to end, sooner or later. As long as you understand that, we're good. Oh, by the way, Uncle Mal, help me sell off all the real estate under my name. And please, contact Liu Yun for me. Miss, are you planning to buy medical supplies? Just do as I say.
6元也是你赵运冷。
I want to put in a bulk order. I don't care what kind of rice it is. I want 500,000 jin of it, and 50,000 barrels of every other type of supply. Also, do you know any channels for restricted medicines and hardware? Sorry to bother you with this. Miss, here is the total amount from the real estate sales. Please take a look. 1 billion? I can't believe it's that much.
Uncle Mal?
Can these funds reach my account by tomorrow at the latest? Yes, miss. Buy it all. Buy until there's nothing left to buy. It's all here. This is all my lifeline. Now. Let's get to work. I've spent hundreds of millions on supplies. Even with all this, it feels like I still haven't bought enough. The spring water produced in this space is so clear and sweet. Not bad at all. It tastes great. Miss, haven't you been buying things a bit too frantically these past few days? Uncle Mel, I'm about to tell you something you probably won't believe. 3 months from now, a virus is going to break out. The global mortality rate will hit 95%. And that will be followed by extreme heat. Then earthquakes, floods, and 60 degrees below zero, extreme cold. Tell Max and Chonya to find a high-altitude shelter and start stocking up on supplies. Your family must believe me. Miss, are you feeling all right? I'm not crazy. I just had a dream. In my dream, Zhou Yuan returns in 3 days, and Fu Qingyo demands a divorce. I didn't agree. And because of that, my uncle's family ended up killing me in the apocalypse. Regardless of whether that dream was a prophecy. But this time, I want to live a good life for myself. Sister Liu, double the orders. Yes, that's right. Clear out their entire stock. Yuling, what on earth are you doing? Trust me just this once, sis. You need to stockpile at least 3 years' worth of food, too. Only 8 million left. It's not enough. Counting down the days, that precious first love of his should be back soon. I need to cheat those 2 scumbags out of their money. It hasn't changed? I'll make it change right now. For this flat jet amulet, use raw Hatine jade from the new mine, 100,000. Can you finish it in 3 days? A rush order is going to cost you extra. Here is an 8,000 yuan cash. Bonus. The details must be absolutely identical. Even this scratch on the back has to be copied. No problem. Wow, you're amazing, master craftsman. This could easily pass for the real thing. Our craft has been passed down for generations. Even 100 years ago, we were master counterfeiters. Haha, this fake jade amulet looks exactly like the real one. I'll transfer another 8,000 yuan to you as a bonus. Hide the real jade amulet in the hidden pocket of my inner wear and wear the fake one around my neck. I'll completely ruin those 2 idiots. You signed it? Aren't you going to take a closer look? What's wrong, Vice President? Do you want to raise the price for me? That doesn't sound like you at all. Perhaps it's better that way. Indeed. Vice President, what is it? Wan wants to see you. Cousin, this jade amulet of yours. Could you let me have a look? You can look, but don't touch. Brother Jinghang, I want it. How sweet and innocent. Worthless junk. 50 million. 60 million. Fine, seeing how desperately in love you two are. We're fully paid up and even. From this moment on, we are completely done. You think a trashy couple like you deserves the pocket dimension? Keep dreaming. Go have a word with the brat. Uncle, what do you think you're doing? I heard you and Fu Jingheng got divorced. Haha, yep, Joan Minwan is back. I had to pack up and get out of her way as fast as possible. After all, she desperately treasures the title of Mrs. Fu. You couldn't even keep your own man. Yet you've certainly learned how to slander people. Honestly, Yu Ling, you don't have a single ounce of femininity after all these years. What man would ever like you? Uncle, even if I lack femininity, it hasn't stopped you from finding other women, has it? Like your little sweetheart Yan Mina? She lives in Jinshu Garden, building 11, floor 21, apartment 3, right? You two even have a son named Zhou Lin. He's 10 years old this year. He got into another fight at school yesterday, and they had to call his parents in again.
Hu Tensheng, you actually dared to cheat on me.
And Auntie, the daughter of your personal trainer, Mao Bo. Mao Xiaomei has already gone through her third boyfriend this month, hasn't she? You? What absolute nonsense are you talking about? Cousin, how could you slander my parents like this? Slander? Do you want me to read out their national 499 numbers? The bitch. You've been cheating on me this whole time, and your bastard son is already 10 years old. Uncle Mel, let's go. Grember! What's going on? My strength. It's increased. And that's a wrap. Zhou Yuling. When did you learn how to fight? I learned it in secret, Mr. Fu. I wish you and my cousin a lifetime of marital bliss. Oh, I forgot. Your family's messy drama isn't even sorted out yet. Wow, young mistress. You were absolutely incredible just now. When did you learn those moves? I don't even know myself. My strength had just suddenly surged. Struggling to awaken. Could it be because of the spirit spring? Or did I catch some kind of virus? This time, I finally got you, didn't I? No reaction? How is this possible? Could it be that my blood isn't enough? That dream again. What on earth does this all mean? Remember who you are. My roommate poisoned me, leaving me a vegetable. I lay in the hospital for 3 years, then woke up, went on the run, and trained to become a master fighter. When the apocalypse broke out, I built an alliance base. I became the leader of the alliance. Later, during a mission, I was betrayed by an alien subordinate and pushed to my death. As a soul, I watched from above as humanity was eventually wiped out. After humanity fell, I traveled back in time. I was reborn as a baby, Zhou Yinling, and grew up happily. I passed away at 26 from stomach cancer. After dying, I transmigrated into a book as a cannon fodder supporting character. I am Meng Jinqing, and also Zhou Yunling. To think that I've lived 3 lifetimes. Hey, miss. How are you doing in Paris? Kukumjiao, you all stay safe in Switzerland. I'll come to see you in a while. Miss, don't pay any attention to the vice president. And make sure to drink the spring water I gave you, on time. If you run out, just let me know. This is truly incredible. Is there something you're trying to tell me? Why is my combat ability so high? And what exactly does that spring water do? I have to go check it out. It stinks. Booth? This spirit spring can actually cleanse my marrow and refine my body. The effects of this water are truly remarkable. It's great. But in these chaotic times, this appearance of mine is actually too eye-catching. I just crushed the door frame. My hearing, my vision, my strength. They've all been upgraded. This must be the legendary marrow cleansing. 98 billion in the divorce settlement? The shares are actually worth that much money? Not only is she loaded, but she's got a whole dimension too. Oh, the original owner. You poor soul.
You had money, you had a dimension, yet you chose to be a lovesick fool? Seriously?
Isn't living for yourself way better? The apocalypse is only a few days away. Time to start stockpiling supplies. What exactly are you looking for? This stuff is useless. Once the apocalypse hits, it's all just trash. What do you mean? It's nothing. Do you have any antiques for sale here? You can't even afford luxury goods. And you're dreaming of antiques? Why don't you go buy them at a museum? Like the Louvre? The Louvre will be closed starting tomorrow. The security system is undergoing a full-scale upgrade. The authorities announced they'll be conducting large-scale drills during the closure. Perfect timing to test my new ability. A mysterious theft occurred at the Louvre last night. Thousands of artifacts have vanished into thin air. All surveillance systems were completely disabled. This is the crime of the century. There's no way one person could have pulled this off. Sorry to disappoint, but I really did it alone. When I visited the Louvre yesterday, I accidentally awakened the shadow element. I remember Uncle Yuan saying, some humans would awaken special powers when the apocalypse hits. Like the lighting element or metal element, wood element or water element, fire element or earth element, ice element or spatial element, urine element or plant element, shadow element or light element, healing element. But it's not even the apocalypse yet. How did I awaken the shadow element already? Because of your arrival, Master. Who's talking? I am the steward of this dimension. Please give your command, Master. What was your name before? Forgotten. I possess no name. Well, let's call you Shaiji from now on. Shachi. Does this dimension have an upgrade program? Yes. And apart from storing supplies, it has other functions. But currently, the dimension's spiritual energy level is insufficient. The features I can unlock are limited. So, I need to hunt down antiques full of spiritual energy. I'll place them on the display shelves. Once I boost the space's spiritual energy levels, only then can I unlock the other features. Yes, my master. Shabchi, scan for the area with the densest spiritual energy. The Watch-Up Pavilion in the East Wing. A secret manual of spiritual energy. Even plants are affected? Next up, the Egyptian Hall. Detected high-level spiritual energy. The space level can be upgraded. Taking it all. Plant-based powers can control how plants grow? Did that mean I can speed up seed germination? Holy crap, this ability is absolutely broken! If the apocalypse comes, I won't have to worry about going hungry. So, the plant-based awakening has started too. Absorbing massive amounts of spiritual energy can trigger a natural awakening. Currently, my plant-based power is at tier 3. My shadow-based power is at tier 2. And light-based is at tier 1. Looks like I still need to keep grinding. The British Museum has been robbed too. The MO is exactly the same as the Louvre. That's impossible. Unless this is a crime involving superpowers. This is just the beginning of the chaos. Next, I'm hitting the Metropolitan Museum. And then, the private vaults of those billionaires. The virus has already been spread.
The first wave of victims will start falling ill after the meteor shower on February 18th.
后面会严峻性增加，专家呼吁戴口罩。
It's already starting to spread. I just hope the Ministry of State Security takes the data I sent seriously.
I went to so much trouble to steal that. After all. This mysterious person sent me experimental data and a video.
It records the entire process of how the United States created an anti-Asian zombie virus. This is absolutely horrifying. How can we be sure that these files are real?
What if it's just a prank? No matter what it is, we cannot let our people end up like that.
Raise the alert level immediately.
We must be prepared for the worst.
Spiritual energy level reached.
New space feature unlocked. Spiritual fields.
It can accelerate plant growth.
The seeds sprouted in mere seconds, and they're already flowering and bearing fruit.
The whole process took only 10 seconds. From now on, I'll never have to worry about running out of fruit.
This spring water can heal ordinary injuries and illnesses, but it's useless against the virus.
Man, that virus is a real headache. With only a month and a half left until the apocalypse,
I've got to pick up the pace.
Thank goodness they bought it.
Lenin, Flu Jinghan is asking about you, and he started hoarding supplies on a massive scale.
He bought the air raid shelter on Dewey Mountain, claiming he wants to turn it into a resort. He's hoarding too? Don't tell me. He was reborn too? Maybe he regrets everything and wants to make amends.
Lu Ying, don't pay any attention to him.
Anyway, have you finished hoarding the supplies I asked for?
It's all stored away. But Linlin, is Moshi really coming back?
He will. Trust me. Trust you, my foot!
I've deleted all his messages.
I blocked his number too.
Don't ever try to contact me again. Wait, no.
This world is getting crazier by the second.
So many things are already spiraling out of control.
Looks like I'll need to stockpile some weapons to protect myself.
So, Linlin, what do you think?
Can I give it a test drive? Be my guest.
It's bulletproof grade.
Even zombies can't bite through it. A full tank gets you 800 kilometers. It's the ultimate escape vehicle for the apocalypse.
How much ammo?
5 million rounds. Enough for you to wage a whole war.
Excellent.
鸠云林，抢米的主妇。
Is something huge about to happen? You suddenly filed for divorce.
You're sweeping up supplies all over the globe.
And now you're even buying weapons? Don't tell me you're planning on starting a private army. If I told you the world ends in 1 month, would you believe me? I believe you. You never lie. At least you've never lied to me. My family has 12 doomsday bunkers around the world. Here are the coordinates. If that day really comes, come find me.
Thank you. Don't cry.
I still prefer seeing you acting all arrogant. Storage space remaining, 99.87%. I put in billions worth of supplies, and it's only used 0.13%. Faster. As your abilities level up, the space will upgrade too. Is this space a black hole? Got it. I'm heading out now. I'm going back to my home country. If the apocalypse is coming, I'd rather face it on my own turf.
Fui came to Hunky looking for me, asking about your whereabouts.
Do you need me to take care of him for you? He is the original male lead, after all.
He might be useful when the world ends.
Give me a goodbye hug. We'll see when I get back. Adichis. I hope we can meet again. Of course, if you run into any trouble, remember to call me.
Adichisi.
I hope these are useful to you, Dad.
Activate maximal defense protocols for all our bunkers.
Yes, 10 years, 5 times. Correct. The world is about to change. Finally, I'm home. We have reports of deaths from an unidentified pneumonia. Emergency notice. Bodies have suddenly gone missing from the morgue. What? The apocalypse? It started early? Hello, Miss Joe.
I am Yao Mingya.
It is my pleasure to be at your service. This yacht is built with military-grade reinforced steel. It is more than enough to withstand the most extreme marine environments, just as you requested. It is much more than just a yacht. Mr. Yang, is the emergency cutoff switch for the auto navigation system on the left side of the dashboard?
Yes, Miss Joe. It is right next to that machine.
You've already managed to operate it with such precision.
附近人的教育完很更突法。
How could they choose this moment to go public with their relationship? This is nothing short of a humiliation for you. All right, Niu, calm down.
It's all in the past now. None of that matters anymore. I'm heading to the States to make it big.
Working the docks is way easier than raiding museums. Plus, with my plant and shadow abilities at my disposal, I'm basically unstoppable. In just one night, I practically cleared out every major shipping terminal in New York.
By the time the sun came up, those empty docks were the talk of the world. And there I was, sound asleep in a luxury hotel suite.
They still haven't cracked the case of the stolen museum artifacts in NYC.
And now, the entire New York harbor has been wiped out overnight.
Where could all that stuff have possibly gone? I just kept traveling like this, scavenging every major port and dock I could find. I didn't even spare the mountains of ore and timber piled up on the piers.
Often, the police and security guards would walk right past a stack of cargo.
And second later, in a blink of an eye, the whole pile would just vanish into thin air. Seems like that had everyone questioning reality. Honestly, I'm questioning reality too. I've stashed the cargo from 30 or 40 massive ports into my space warehouse,
And it's still not full. It's like it never ends.
That night, after I finished cleaning out the port of Seattle, it started to snow heavily. I drove my RV slowly down the snow-covered highway.
Once I was well clear of the Seattle port, I pulled the vehicle onto a vacant lot by the side of the road and parked.
There were already a dozen private cars parked there when I arrived.
The snow is too thick. I'm not pushing any further tonight. After a quick wash and cleaning up,
I pulled up the news on my phone. The headlines were flooded with government protocols ahead of the apocalypse. Reports of the S-type virus cases are popping up.
symptoms after infection are similar to Ebola.
Major Asian nations have already missed the window to stop it. The number of infected is growing exponentially. I closed the news page and turned on the TV inside the RV.
I took out a steaming bowl of savory minced meat tofu pudding and some crispy, soft char siu bao for my storage space. Once I'd had my fill, I brewed a cup of cloud mist tea using spiritual spring water.
Is there something you need? Oh, I am so sorry to bother you, miss. It's just so cold out tonight. My child is sick, and he's running a very high fever. I'm completely out of options. That's why I had to disturb you. Do you happen to have any fever medicine? That's our car over there. My husband is holding our child. Wait a second. Quick, take this medicine, the heating pack, and the blanket. There is hot water in this thermos. Hurry back to the car and give them to your child. Thank you. The baby had a fever last night. Have some porridge. It's easy to digest. It will help build up their strength. Please accept this, and may our great benefactor live a life of peace and safety. Please, you must accept it. Just think of it as a small token of our gratitude. Miss, it's very dangerous outside lately.
Why don't you take shelter at my place for a while?
I can take care of myself.
The deadline is fast approaching. He's in a hurry to deal with the cargo to avoid losses.
To find the cruise ship Olympus, which the original book states carries Chinese cultural relics and will be the birthplace of the Lion King. He followed the clues and rushed to Port Auris. Upon arrival, he kept a low profile and slipped into a nearby town. Have you heard? Have you heard?
Another batch of hot-selling goods went missing at the port.
They are investigating really strictly right now.
Looks like I need to act fast.
I need to stock up on more food. Every bite of food is key to staying alive. Master, a strong surge of spiritual energy has been detected halfway up the mountain. It's highly unusual.
I felt it too.
Let's go see what it is.
The layout here
Is even more complex than I imagined.
We can use the chemical properties of this element to destroy the wall's metal structure. This is the real weakness of this wall.
Straight to the target. This is an insane scale.
The Grampian's Pentagon.
This is basically a miniature underground city. This lab is actually conducting human experiments. This is absolutely inhumane. Hell is empty, and all the devils are here. Then, the intel has been fully gathered.
This place can be wiped off the map now. You scum don't deserve to draw another breath.
Taking a life for the first time. And I felt absolutely nothing.
Honestly, they'd only get my hands dirty.
What else is hiding in there? What a shame this mythical beast was poached to such a state. Well, that's certainly a convenient way for you to handle it.
But I'm worried there's something fishy behind this wall.
Wow, this is practically a giant world museum.
Now this is the real jackpot. Think, this is my pocket dimension.
It's evolving. Countless treasures. And they're all neatly organized.
The outside has changed too.
That's the storage area. That's the...
Looks like the stockpile is still not enough. Just relying on those pesky obstacles? Now, they're all mine.
My luck hasn't run out yet? Forget it. I won't open it.
Earth grade max level spiritual energy.
Finally, I have the means to protect myself.
He turned back as a phantom projection and took another look at the Lion King.
Only to find that it seemed about to open its eyes.
It's about to wake up. Hurry, escape through the cave opening.
Stick into the underground laboratory. I need to rescue them from the lab and get out of here as fast as possible with this. Back then, the air was thick with the stench of blood.
There's no need to force our way in. Let's ride this big guy to cover some ground. Perfect time to test if my vines are tough enough. 200.
All cleaned up. All right. This spiritual spring water really works wonders.
接着烧。
Finally, I can get a good night's sleep. So this is what it feels like to fully recover. Being able to have a steaming bowl of meatball soup in the apocalypse is truly a luxury. Has everything fallen into this much chaos already? Fortunately, the child of Fasha, we haven't lost yet. It's him. I can't believe he actually reached out to me. What on earth did you go through back then? So, you guys have been working hard all this time. I can't afford to fall behind either. Today, class family. The DeCrass family. So was you guys supporting us from the shadows. They have a thing for Chinese antiques. This really is a golden opportunity. Let's do it this way. Get ready to move out. The first stop is still our old haunt, New York. It's getting dark. Time to head out and meet our acquaintances. When it comes down to it, things like perfume can actually save your life. The one getting gnawed on must have been desperate enough to come out looking for trouble. The coffee shop is swarming with zombies. But the intel says we have to come here.
Turns out there's a hidden elevator that goes straight to the 5th floor underground.
That's not the strangest part. The weirdest thing is what's underneath the forest park.
I discovered this building has an independent network system both above and below ground. I slipped in through the crack. What caught my eyes was a massive underground space. These supplies are just a cover. Through the 10-centimeter thick light steel frame, a shadow flickered by. Joe Yearling squeezed right through that small hole.
Why did the lights go out again? Probably busted again.
This huge door was disguised as an ordinary wall. It couldn't trigger the mechanism.
So he used a silent drill.
This is the 9th level underground of the forest park. The deepest part of the underground.
Zhou Yulin cautiously pulled out his laptop.
He hacked the security system. After that, he swept up all the artifacts around him.
This hall of artifacts leveled up his storage space.
He successfully cleared the hurdle. Everything was going so smoothly. At first,
I guess I was still being too optimistic. This time, I'm up against a master of the boundless realm.
things are about to get really messy.
This is complete fantasy.
The mastermind's secret method of cultivating Linjiang zombies. No matter how powerful a mutated zombie is,
In the end, they cannot escape the glacial Arctic virus.
all their efforts are completely in vain. Right now, the 3 mutated zombies he's facing, they are all... Without hesitation, he whips out a powerful vine laced with steel wire,
Trapping them instantly.
Within 2 breaths,
The battle is completely over.
wait, this is the underground. They know absolutely nothing about the underground laboratory in this doomsday fortress. He used a room in the Doomsday Fortress's hotel to alter his appearance.
And with a fake identity and 5 packs of instant noodles,
He discovered a high-tier mutated zombie. Its defining feature is its blood-red eyes. The cultivation records for She Seeks She have been destroyed.
Master, with the blessing of spiritual energy, the alchemy feature has been unlocked. Wait, alchemy! You can reform zombie crystals into pills with absolutely 0 impurities.
And it can even boost my cultivation?
Yes, absolutely. This is an ancient artifact scavenged from a wealthy heir's estate.
The dimensional spiritual energy allows you to refine zombie crystals. So, what do I need to do?
This is incredible.
For a second, I thought I walked onto the wrong movie set.
And got transmigrated into a cultivation novel.
What is it? A Tier 5 zombie crystal pill can only upgrade abilities below Tier 5.
But it will instantly boost ice and fire element abilities to the absolute max.
My abilities are way too unbalanced. I need to train my other abilities.
The higher-ups have already abandoned this place. What's left behind is nothing but a toxic plague.
They left behind a source of infection and endless chaos, endangering this corner of the city.
Even ability users deserve to enjoy life. I seriously want to put an end to these bastards.
After a long, exhausting day, Zhou Yuling is ready to call it a night, to prepare for the next day. To prepare for the next day. Suddenly, an attack is launched. Nations all over the world are struggling to build their defense lines.
We can help ability users upgrade their powers.
You mean custom pills made from zombie crystals? Even a single pill has incredible effects on ordinary ability users.
The cauldron is too small to refine many pills at once.
Upgrading the dimensional spiritual energy will solve that.
I can select specific items to upgrade. What stage do I need to reach for my spiritual energy to hit the heaven tier? Reward me from the A treasure vault with Imperial-grade, full-cut impact machines. I need a massive amount of artifacts immediately.
Fine. I'll take it. Even a small piece of meat is still meat.
The old man ordered 20 of these heavy-duty grip tires vehicles. 3 level 2 zombies. 6 level 3 zombies. Looks like I'm finally getting some action. Let me try out the fire type ability. I just awakened. And to think, this is my first time using it. What's going on here? Yaji, what is happening? My master, please don't be anxious. Since your fire element level is quite high, you can condense it into the weapons you are most familiar with. In other words, you can use it as a cloud-piercing spear, or you can use it as a vine. Zhou Ruli couldn't wait to start experimenting with how to use her fire elements.
While collecting crystals, she incidentally saved a group of people at an abandoned gas station.
We're so sorry. We are so sorry to disturb you, miss. We just wanted to ask where you're planning to go. Could we please follow you? Whatever. Miss, just give me 1 more minute. I beg you. We'll be ready in a second, please. Naturally, Zhou Yuling didn't let them tag along for very long.
She protected them, found a shelter, and then ditched them.
The extreme heat is coming soon. I have to level up my space storage immediately. I've traveled so far and rushed all the way here. Am I really going to go back empty-handed? I refuse to accept this. Is it dirty or not? What kind of gear did they use to build this? The security system in this villa is actually on par with the museum. What an overreaction. Let me see what other treasures are hidden on the first floor. The second floor is a private area. Huh? The decor is actually quite cozy. The person living here must have an extraordinary status. You were raised by a noble family. You really are different. Too bad I don't feel anything. My sense of aesthetics was long ago numbed by the zombie apocalypse.
Here it is, the giant safe.
More secure than a corporate vault. Even the sign for the Business Research Center is trying to hog all the credit. They've really scrubbed their hands clean of any connection on the surface. Is this family's place even smaller than my own little cave? And how is it that Zhou Yuling has no money? I can't believe there's such a massive underground workspace hidden beneath this villa. It's huge. They actually built a garden under the ground. Just imagine how much cash they had to burn for this. Why does it feel more like a haunted house the further down I go? Nothing but empty rooms.
The decor is definitely Novo Risha,
But man, is it suffocating. There's got to be a secret mechanism somewhere. Where could they be hiding it?
they buried it pretty deep, haven't they?
Looks like they've got some high-level security, huh? Too bad for them. I've got plenty of tricks up my sleeve. When I step in, even the doors better be shaking. This feeling. What exactly are they hiding down here? Better find a way to hack the surveillance system first. Breaking in by force is way too dangerous. All set and ready to go. This time, I'm not letting anything stand in my way.
Zhou Yulin suspects that behind this iron door, there's definitely something
Massive that they're desperate to keep under wraps. They're actually running this twisted, evil, cold moon system? Since you all love to lock people out so much,
Why don't you get a taste of being locked out yourselves?
what Zhou Yuling didn't expect was, but when he reached the depths of this base, someone else had already sensed him. Because of the present circumstances. Looks like the final cleanup isn't over yet. Whoa, check that out. Their Mandarin is even more standard than mine, and I'm Chinese. That's the Lion King. My logic is telling me to be on guard, but my gut is saying they're harmless for now. My apologies for making you nervous. How is this guy actually being polite? Don't worry, I have no interest in the living. The only reason I killed those people is because they were using live subjects in this base for their twisted experiments. The zombie kings, human. That's as absurd as a wolf protecting a sheep. How did you even get here? Some passerby brought me over just 2 days after you destroyed the Lottie's lab. But I thought you were... Seems like rumors aren't always reliable. My name is Oras Brumswa Bastian Sabashkina Porta. That's quite a long name. You can just call me Sebastian, or use my Chinese name, They Ting. That name is long and, honestly, pretty cringy. Everyone is talking about the mysterious man. I'm guessing that's you. You must understand the despair caused by the zombie virus. What is this? The platter I gave you contains the primary research data. Why are you telling me all this? Your country, China, is a force that cannot be ignored. I want to defect to your side. This is my token of loyalty. You've explained the origin of this power, but I still know nothing about you. Why are you hesitating? Since there's a chance at eternal life, why create such a disaster in the first place? What exactly are you people after? You're quite honest yourself. You should know about my family. But I can't reveal those secrets right now. Stay away from the Phoenix organization, lest you create too many monsters. So, what are your plans for the future? I'll just stay at this base. There isn't a single living person here. Who are you? Do me a favor. Spare his life. Boy, Albert now has a secret harbor belonging to the Chris family. At the end of the day, it all comes down to not being strong enough. Europe and America are untouchable for now. I'll have to look elsewhere for the Spiritual Valley artifacts. The Drew ship, Olympus. It was transporting Chinese artifacts before the apocalypse. When the crisis hit, it turned into a living hell. The Zombie King is right there, in that floating glitz and glamour. He packed up the container house. He took out his helicopter and headed toward Australia. Just like that, stopping and going, he realized something. By 7 o'clock on the evening of the 9th day, he arrived in Western Australia, on the rooftop of a skyscraper. He jumped out of the helicopter, and the moment he landed, it drew the attention of the zombies nearby. He steered his yacht away from the new port, using vines to wrap the yacht up. He waited for 2 days. Time is running out. We're all just trying to survive. Zhou Yuling put on her combat suit.
Geared up and ready.
The time has come. He docked the yacht at the pier He still made sure to avoid the security cameras.
and packed the yacht away.
He unleashed his vines to collect all the shipping containers. With his mental senses, he scanned the surroundings. He spotted a figure in black in the distance. Did you see that? That's the mastermind.
像是阿尔杰总是。
Pro cranes were bolted to the ground.
Otherwise, he would have hauled those cranes away too. To his surprise, he found 15 massive warehouses filled with all kinds of meat. He was in an incredibly good mood now.
Collect.
All the meat from those 15 massive warehouses, along with the cargo ships he collected earlier, were now in his spatial storage. It was cleaner than if the dock workers had cleared it out themselves. He'd been piloting a military drone over the vast ocean, searching for that luxury cruise ship. So don't. Tonight, I need to recharge and save my energy. Zombies are much stronger at night.
I'm not planning to go onto that cruise ship to fight zombies right now.
Besides, there's a high chance there's a zombie king on that ship.
To play it safe, I'll move when it's daylight tomorrow.
Zombies react much slower under the sun.
Like those top-tier mutant zombies in the novels.
This is going to be a real adventure. This ship is 5 times the size of the Titanic. Master, I've detected a spiritual energy fluctuation. Follow me. The source of the energy is right inside. I can't believe it. A safe as big as a wall. These artifacts are absolutely radiating energy. They're all top-tier, genuine treasures. Master, this is our chance. Don't bother wasting your energy. You're no match for me now. I'll give you 2 choices. Either leave the formation with me, or die defending it. How much longer are you going to wait? Seriously, besides your life, what else do you even have left? Let's get acquainted. The name's Joe Yunlin.
冯炮，
I can get you back safely, and I promise nothing will happen to you. Deal? Fine. I'll go with you. If this ship keeps drifting, it's going to spread the infection further. We need to destroy it as soon as possible. Move out, fast! Head toward international waters. Man, wearing normal clothes is so much more comfortable. Get the bowls and chopsticks ready.
This cat is incredibly weak.
We should probably start him off with some goat milk.
Man, what should we be feeding this little guy right now?
Just hold off for a bit. Let's see how he does before giving him cat food. He's being such a good boy. Yeah, such a good boy. It's already 40 degrees Celsius outside. This hellish weather. It hasn't cooled down what? Let's just set up camp here for now. The deck on this freighter is big enough.
It's perfect for stashing the crates.
These cliffs here act as a natural barrier. We'll stay here for the night. Look, the emergency cabin is cleared out. Yeah, everything is just like it used to be. The house is going to collapse. Hurry, get inside. The AC's already cranked up to the max. Hey, save a spot for me too. These 2 fans are here just for you, to help you cool down. This is the final batch. Once we finish refining these, our supplies will be enough. Eat slowly. This was made specifically for you. I'm going to go on patrol and make sure the area is safe. I'll take the first 3-hour shift, then you could swap in for me.
Make sure you get some rest while you can.
Why don't you watch some TV for a bit? Looks like the graveyard project in Wasia is right on schedule.
What a strange woman. Eat up. It's good.
Ling Ling finally answered my call. Get as far away from me as the earth is wide.
If you bother me again, I'll chop you to pieces.
You're out of your mind. When are you making your move? Tonight? The zombies are incredibly strong at night, but I have to go. You should head back.
Be careful out there, on your own. The ocean shouldn't have any issues for now. Ah, that hurts.
Long-distance teleportation. The alchemy furnace can be used infinitely. It can refine any amount of classics, all at once. Any other changes? Master, you can also use the space for instant travel. You can stay at the target destination for 3 hours each time. Instant travel and teleportation aren't the same thing, are they?
It probably shouldn't consume too much energy.
Everything here belongs to me, now. Need to head back first. I sent out a drone and spotted a sea beast 2 or 3 times the size of a shark. So, the sea beast has finally appeared.
Go wash up and wait for me downstairs to eat.
After bathing and changing, he lay down on the sofa. His consciousness entered the spatial dimension. He headed straight for the Spirit Spring courtyard. He walked over to the sandalwood table. He poured all the classics into the alchemy furnace. The spiritual energy ignited the spiritual flame automatically. He stayed by the furnace, afraid to leave. This time, the alchemy took 40 minutes. That's way longer than the usual 20 minutes. He filled 4 large bamboo baskets with the refined pills. Massive harvest! After packing up the pills, he was just about to check the storage area when the space forcibly ejected him. I can't believe I was in there for so long. Will there be even more surprises next time? Just what kind of organization is this? Ju Yulin provided a detailed report on the effects of the pills refined from the classics, and she asked for the coordinates of the city where the old man is staying. Now Songyin City is no longer just about the bustle of streetlights and night markets, embezzling frontline supplies. Who gave you the audacity? You're fired! Under his exceptional leadership, the rumors spreading outside Heart City, the 100 or so level 3 beasts charging outside the city walls, have made the defending soldiers extremely nervous. Before the defending soldiers could even fight back, Zhao Lulong made a fatal mistake. What on earth is that? You're protecting us? Pass down my order. Recall Diao Chen from the front line, immediately. You're an ability user? If it can boost my strength, I'll gladly take it. Honest and above board. Let's see what's happening at the bottom of the sea right now. The sea beasts have spiritual beads in their brains that can fundamentally boost our strength. It seems if I want to get stronger quickly, I can only rely on myself. Aha! I've conquered it. Go quickly, I'll hold him off. Impressive. Is this the legendary spiritual bead?
I'll hold it down. This is our chance. Run!
That's way too dramatic. Let's rest and regroup first. Since things have come to this, let's try this first. It's my oversight. Take these. I'll make dinner. I'll eat it. So many bugs. Okay.
I couldn't control it.
Jaji says these are the insect's spiritual beads. Good stuff.
Pack up. We have to get moving.
The cargo ship is still useful out at sea.
Something is wrong with this place.
What's wrong? It doesn't seem like anyone lives here. We should be fine. But there's something strange about this house. And that three-headed dragon is definitely high level.
Better be safe than sorry. Lock all the doors and windows in here.
Watch the outer perimeter.
Why are you being so good to me?
Aren't you my teammate? It's safe now.
You can use the flying boat to lure and kill the zombies.
I'll take the day shift,
But if I want my lightning element to break through to the third tier,
so I can protect you.
Tsunami, hold on.
Tsunami!
Hurry, close the door.
Before long, they felt a violent tremor.
They're in the ocean.
During this process,
Suddenly, two giant beasts about 20 meters long appeared on the sea, chasing the escape pod like a toy.
meanwhile, on the old man's end, take these elixir pills and distribute them to the asperse in each unit. But
What if their intentions aren't pure?
go through these emails one by one. He might just be our savior.
Look at this. He also specifically mentioned in the email that these elixir pills were refined especially for the military spurs.
Send over all the zombie crystals you've collected another day. Go!
Yes, sir.
It seems safe now.
The sea has been calm since this morning.
We'll switch to the yacht after breakfast. Wait, there's news. There was unusual activity in that sea area last night.
I want to go try my luck.
If only I could find another spirit bone. I want to forge an aqua defense armor too. Tsunami on the coast.
Executed in advance. 0 casualties.
I have the aqua armor and diving experience.
I'll go down.
Vespers heal fast. I'm already perfectly fine. Oh no, it's dangerous. Even though we left just in time, the spherical pod still shielded you. Top all the sea beast and worm spirit pearls in.
No need, thank you, consultant.
Let's go! Get over here! If only this protective suit could be as flexible as those fibers. In a moment, I'll use my powers to trigger its gag reflex and make it spit us out.
Just in case.
Eat this. Zhou Ruling pulled a steaming hot Jianbing-style crepe out of thin air. Detecting a swarm of sea beasts, Han Ling was speechless.
Jashi, why are there so many mutated sea beasts?
Because the number of sea beasts here is so high, and they've been fused with the glacier virus.
That's why the mutations have become so common.
What's wrong with you? To the time to... You with Yali head to the safe zone in a bit. I still have things to do. You're going by yourself? I understand. Hu Yuning carefully opened the right hatch, revealing a diary filled with pages, and then tossed it out.
A speedboat.
What the? What are you doing? I don't feel like cooking. Just make do with this. Anything works. Breaking news. Multiple areas of abnormal contamination have appeared in our waters. The Environmental Department has issued an emergency warning. There's no point in lingering, right? If there's an emergency, we need to head back to the country first. More importantly, what are we supposed to do now?
There are huge things in the water. Don't stay here. Only the Feng family has distribution points around here.
The new brides are all there.
Once we get there, we'll be safe.
Place it right in front of that river channel. If you see anyone, head in the direction of the flight path. We'll stay here and watch our tracks. We're almost there. We're almost there. Wake up. You have to wake up. Your child is still waiting for you to come home. Stop complaining. If we lose the supplies in the interdimensional space, we won't survive. Getting to the base is the only thing that matters right now. This woman isn't dead yet. I studied emergency surgery. With multi-organ failure, she doesn't have much time left. Am I dead? Big sister, you're not dead yet.
Brother Mao is taking us away.
If us old and weak can't keep up, we'll just be left behind. Thanks, guys. Let's go find Bale and his crew. And so, they set off on the road to track down Biel. That blonde guy. There's something off about him. I want to see what he's really hiding. Those scumbags are about to make their move. That blonde guy is a mutated zombie. A level 6 at that. But I have no idea what his special ability is. Stay shorter. Later. Got it. You're also a level 6 lightning user. Should we go test that guy, Iron Mountain? Men really are simple creatures, aren't they? After exposing the blonde guy as a level 6 zombie, both sides brace themselves for a fight.
Since Tu Amomyun happens to be a level 6 lightning user, and Zhou Yuling wanted to see what he could do,
he decided not to interfere. In this wasteland, this is undoubtedly a rare sight.
To be able to go head-to-head with a monster like that, he's truly strong. Too weak.
I have to head back now. From now on, whenever you come looking for me, I'll have something delicious waiting for you. I'm leaving Xiaoli in your hands.
He likes you more, honestly.
The survivors in the coastal cities have already been relocated. His next school is Yan'an City, at a much higher altitude.
This is the resting place of the original host's grandparents.
It's also the source of his space-time abilities.
Zhou Ruling had long expected Fu Mulang to leave.
Everyone has their own path to walk, Zhou Yulig thought.
As long as our goals align, that's all that matters.
The TV is still broadcasting reports on the disasters happening worldwide. Everything is unfolding exactly as it was written in the book, before Zhou Yuli transmigrated. Your people seem pretty terrified of you. Time was too tight. I only had enough time to steam some poria cake. This is an elixir, refined from premium ingredients. Just a little something to thank you for your help last time. The night market looks pretty lively tonight. Let's go. Even when I'm not around, you're always welcome to stay here. Would you like tea or coffee? How about some Cloud Peak Mist Needle tea? I've been meaning to ask, do you actually have a professional chef certification? The food you made is seriously delicious.
Oh, it's nothing. Just a little hobby of mine.
I actually have to head out soon. I'll come by and bother you again when I've got some free time. You better have a massive feast ready for me next time, okay?
You can count on it. Whatever you want to eat, I'm making it. Who is it? You don't have to worry about a thing.
I already know exactly who it is. Ho. Ever since he sent that message to the Mo family, he's already back in the country commissioning a yacht. I was the one who sent the person in charge of the handover.
He knows everything. He's been telling us who he was, right from the very beginning.
After leaving the old man's office, the first thing Zhou Yuling thought of was to go back to the shelter and check on the kids. Hey everyone, I'm here to see the kids. Dongshu wants to adopt them, but he's still waiting on his sister. Are the kidding running low on medicine?
Yeah, they're out of children's medicine and the production line has been shut down. Thankfully, the Tainyang group is in talks with the state.
It's not easy for them to keep that production line running.
You know, Tianshan is actually a Feng family business. Kuroyu is truly something else.
This place is absolutely insane. Time's up. Let's move. Whoa, holy cow, look at all this. It's like a total madhouse in here. Chop it all up. Simple and brutal. Just how I like it. Engage the stealth mode and avoid them, as the city's defense department announced it's expected to be operational within 2 months.
The authorities are warning nearby residents to stay alert.
The next day, following the little chick's guidance, Zhou Yuli dove into the sea nearby, claiming she could feel an immense amount of spiritual energy. Wow, this energy is incredibly potent. Master, the thing we're looking for is down there, in the abyss.
Who wouldn't be intimidated by that depth? Thermophilic bacteria use chemical substances to create energy,
Becoming a feast for the shrimp, and those shrimp then become a delicious meal for predators. This is definitely not a good thing. A massive food source is naturally going to attract something powerful. And the lair of that massive sea monster actually turned out to be where my mother was buried. The space behind that door, it's actually become even larger. Not only that, Zhu Yuling could even feel something enormous moving around in the darkness. Wait, didn't this space refuse to take in living things? How did he even get in here? Master, please, don't panic. How can I not panic? That thing could crush me to death with a single slap. He's no ordinary steed. He is the Krillin of the Qingting Peak. This place is quite excellent. I suspect you've been gathering spiritual energy. I happen to know the whereabouts of quite a few locations. Oh, really? Inside and out. It is Hongdu. I see it right there. It points directly to the coral reef cluster. A man of his stature, the emperor of the capital, must ensure his own survival. We absolutely must find that new continent. May my people thrive, for generations to come. After the era of peace, my seal allowed my people to flourish greatly. It forged this world as it is today, upholding the will of heaven above and bringing peace to the people below. The Bronze Age, the glory of the great Chang. I remember the late emperor often held meetings with the Sasanian envoys to conduct trials. The divine law. I am the heavens themselves.
Pick it up for me.
The demon snake tribe. There are 4 savage beast tribes in the South Sea: the demon snake, the Tianjin, and the black cult. Not these mutated sea beasts again. That is a Runa beast, a servant of the Tianjin tribe. The Runa beasts hide within the South Sea for the Tianjin tribe, responsible for gathering intelligence from the outside world. Right. I haven't even asked your name yet. My name is Zhou Yunilan. A minister of the Qingten of the South Sea. South of the South Sea. With the help of Qingnan, Zhou Yanlin successfully recovered the relics left behind by his fallen homeland. A stylish guy is a lucky charm indeed. Once those relics were taken away, it triggered a bizarre change in the ocean. Finally, the inspiration is fading fast. Time to pull back. Shifting to our current position. What's wrong with you? I pushed myself, using a bit too much spiritual energy. Your energy is unstable.
You'll grow weak if your soul lacks spiritual power.
The Qinggan Peak took a heavy toll today. My space is full of spiritual energy. Go and get some rest. By 2:30 in the morning, not only did the ground start to shake, but the tremors grew increasingly intense. and Li Jian braced for the artillery fire. Thunder's footsteps echoed from the distance. The battle formation kept marching closer, an endless, rolling tide of enemies. Even those high-ranking zombies couldn't stop the soldiers' tactical advance. Who sent you to kill me? Was it some organization or the military? Zhu Yuling silently crept up on the slick-haired zombie. Long live! I'm your auntie. Show some respect. Grandma. As for those companions you're controlling, they've actually managed to pin down the hunters. Unexpectedly, the slick-haired zombie and the guard weren't trying to sneak an attack at all. She wasn't about to give them any chance to fight back. With just a single command, it was over. The soldiers saw the danger was averted and began cheering for their victory. Just as the battle-hardened warriors throughout the city were celebrating,
具有有灵，我葬你岩沟吧，而跑火复士。
she was completely exhausted and was struck down instantly. The conflict along the southern Yunnan border continues to rage. As of now, it has already resulted in numerous casualties. Frontline troops are intensifying rescue and evacuation efforts. Desperate for more power, he set his sights on private collections of Japanese relics. He arrived at the mountainside in Chiba, Tokyo, home to the famous symbolic military shrine. I'll be waiting here for the mission to unfold, he thought. And besides, utilizing the shadows of the nearby ruins, his phantom successfully climbed toward the dark, ominous area. Then, following the smoke, he slipped through the pipes and reached the room. The room had been kept immaculately clean. Everything was set up with a constant controlled temperature. He didn't even think twice before taking every single one of those rounds. Then came the second shot. Until he had collected every last one, he walked into the bathroom and spotted the hidden switch. With a gentle press, the floor beneath the sink slid open silently. And then, might as well stir the pot and see what happens, right? A pitch-black staircase suddenly appeared right before his eyes. He never imagined that the person standing in front of him would be guarding such a secret world. An ancient retro-style building emerged into view. He scanned the area with his electronic device. Everything seemed clear. No danger detected. Hey, look at the handle on this bag. Isn't it exquisite? Oh, it really is quite unique. Looks like it was made from a spine. Judging by the size, the poor thing wasn't even 3 years old. My men caught a few intruders a few days ago. I told them to just use those people as test subjects. Hearing that, his blood started to boil. He practically kicked the door down. Too easy on them, if you ask me. Yu Ruli arrived on the scene and saw that the condition of the experimental victims was critical. She rushed to the injured subjects. Korea, stitch them up, now! If any of you try to pull a fast one, you're dead. Big sister, it hurts so much. Just hold on a little longer. It'll stop hurting soon. Once she used the portal to send the victims to safety, hell is empty, and all the devils are here. Is that him? Is he waiting for me? What are you doing in China? Why aren't you staying in your own territory? Who gave you the right to mess with those monsters' plans? Speak up, what's your game? Catch this. Whatever's inside might actually be able to help you.
China's pretty nice.
It actually makes me feel like I'm still alive.
Slow down, eat up. No one's gonna take it from you. The surveillance shows it's still dangerous where you're headed.
I suppose even a life like this needs a sense of ritual. It's a shame I'm so swamped. I barely have time to breathe. And that's not even the worst part. Someone is manufacturing counterfeit versions of these pills.
The fake pills are filled with way too many impurities.
If people take them, the severe cases will turn into zombies right on the spot.
Are you saying that there might be some issues at the national level?
I wouldn't rule out the possibility of it being a rogue operation, either.
My people are already investigating it.
About the source of the black market supply, I found a lead pointing to an organization called Light of Hope.
It's its terrorist group that experiments with viruses.
So, that's why you were so guarded when you saw the biological data in my safe on the cruise ship, right?
I'm planning on going to find Elder Hu.
We'll go together. Take these to fill your stomach.
Thanks.
It's so good to see you again. Did you come to deliver the pills? I heard about the black market situation, so I came to bother you. I'm sorry about all this. Even the military doesn't know about this private matter. It looks like I'll have to handle this myself.
Come on out. I can feel your presence.
You little girl, you've actually got some skill. And you've certainly got guts, too. That level of power. It's a shame, but this is as far as you go.
After taking care of the zombies, they jumped into a dry well.
Reaching the end of the tunnel, they laughed. Haha, where else can you possibly run now?
Help! Someone! Please save us!
Releasing their spiritual senses to track the source of the noise. Arriving at the underground kitchen, it was completely deserted. There was a half-finished game on the table, and the stove was still lit. It felt incredibly eerie. After pushing the door open, they saw the innocent people who had been slaughtered. The anger was impossible to suppress. Just focus on the path ahead.
One.
After the others had escaped, Zhou Ronglin used her ability to hold them off. But the zombie was too powerful, pushing her to the brink of death. But battle reached a stalemate. The shockwaves from the fight started to make the cave unstable. What? Oh no! It's collapsing. Although the collapse kept Zhu Yunlin safe for the moment, she passed out from total physical exhaustion. Fortunately, she was rescued by refugees deep inside the cave.
Big sister is awake. Big sister is awake.
I'm awake. Thank goodness. My sister finally woke up. Move aside. Watch out. Take it slow. Are you hungry, sis? Tell me what you want to eat. I'll go get it for you. Keep it down. Sis, do you need a drink of water? Your injuries haven't healed yet.
You can only have some light porridge for now.
You'll have to wait until your stomach gets used to it before you can eat anything else. In front of us.
I had to stop the bleeding right then and there.
I used to be a layperson at the temple. When the apocalypse first began, about 100 of us hid in this cave. But later on, everyone scattered, and they were all gone. They captured me and forced me to lose my mind, turning me into this monster, just to come back and do their grunt work. Watching those animals abuse the children, and yet I couldn't do a single thing. You killed those animals? I'm so happy for the kids. As long as you can get those children to the safe zone, I'd gladly kowtow to you with these old bones of mine. Don't cry. Don't cry anymore. Don't just sit here and wait to die. Go find your families and live on. How did you get here?
Nobody followed you, right?
Who would dare to follow me?
Dale, those little punks don't have the skills for that.
I'm talking about that woman.
Haha, and when will you stop talking about me? I've been playing this old hag for days.
My skin is getting so rough. I should have just killed the real Master Huang and taken his place. Revealing my identity in front of him actually makes it easier to gain his trust. So, the real Master Huang was killed by you? Orders from above. Infiltrate the safe zone and carry out the assassination. And keep a close eye on the antiques in the storage room. I heard they contain spiritual energy that can boost our power. What's your organization called? The Unification Society. And who is he? Kang Yerdong. Before the apocalypse, he was in charge of the High Branch. He's a squad leader in the operations unit now. The mission this time is to assassinate the Chinese vaccine expert team. Which unit are you with?
Where is Master Huang's body?
I'm with Group 1. I used my wind blade to slice the yellow saint to pieces. As for the one providing the intel, he's still inside the cave.
Here they come.
You're strong. But that's as far as you go, damn it. You won't get the chance. This is Yin Yu. To be precise,
Ying Yu isn't actually Jane.
back in ancient times, there were countless branches of this creature. We were experts at slaughter. It was only after they were hidden away that we started crafting them into the shape of jade. That's how we discovered their true power. Sister, your wounds are still fresh. Thanks for your concern. There are some things I have to tell you both. After all, you have the right to know. Is Mother Huang really dead? After analyzing a series of data, we located the organization's hideout. That task force is at Yohoa Tree. You've been living abroad for so long. I forgot to mention, my hometown is right in Honghua Alley. After getting the news, the group decided to set off for Gua Rock. In these treacherous waters, we can't let any evil organization rise up. Sister, you really need to be careful with your injuries. Do you understand? These were caused by 2 rank 9 zombies. Focus on your recovery. Yeah, stay here at home. We're heading to Hanwha Alley. If you need anything, find the butler. I'll sneak out when no one is looking. As I approached number 45 Hanwha Alley, I opened the map on my phone to confirm this was the right place. Well, that's what I said, but there's no way I can just sit still. After he confirmed that Mo Yun and his team had finished the cleanup and watched as the wounded and the civilians were evacuated safely, he felt at ease and returned to his room.
Zhu Yulan, it's time to get up and eat.
You guys go ahead. I'll be there in a minute. What do you feel like eating? It's been forever since I've had barbecue. Let's get some pork belly. So, what are they forcing you to do this time? Kill someone. If you don't want to, you just run for it. What else are you supposed to do? Look at you. How many days has it been since you last ate? The food is just terrible. Are these even meant for human stomachs? Anyway, let's not talk about that. The situation over by the ocean is getting worse and worse. There are more and more mutated creatures every day, and the sea levels just keep rising. As long as these parasites are still around, the idea of humans cooperating with zombies is just a total fairy tale. Something's happened at the Diuan border. An overseas zombie horde is almost at Jinan Pass. There are high-level zombies leading them. They've even taken humans as hostages. My god, those guards? They're all level 4 or higher. At least that should help keep the casualties down. But is it really that simple? We stood on the city walls, staring out at the horizon. It was a literal ocean of living corpses. At the very front of the horde, infected elephants were marching with heavy, thundering steps. In the iron cages on their backs, hostages. The enemy is using our own people to push forward, step by step. To check the east side. I smell living humans. You're the devils here. Compared to you, what am I? How about we make a deal? Get lost. The master has been watching you for a long time. Do you even know who gave me this blade?
It was the child you almost tortured to death.
The survivors are coming through. Get ready to provide cover.
Open fire.
Yelena, where are you?
Get out of here. When I have the chance, I'll take you all out for barbecue.
The smoke of battle hadn't even cleared. The setting sun looked just like blood.
You stood there, atop the ruins.
You have to carry everyone's will and keep moving forward. When will this all finally end? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
The shelling on Wujinyu's side has stopped. The battle must be over. He's covered in exhaustion, yet still standing tall and unhurt. He only says he's fine, but inside, he's longing for a moment of peace. Just let it go. I have no intention of hurting you. My name is Chaya. My father is Tong Yu. And my mother is Myla Ya. She's beautiful, but she... Where did you and Shashi get the jade pendants around your necks? This piece of mine. It's a betrothal token from Ya. Her ancestors were from Wasya. You two can't protect this jade. It's going to bring a death warrant upon you. If you want to take it by force, I know I'm no match for you, but I'll never hand it over to you. This spiritual energy can mask your presence. Even underwater, it won't be detected. I'll refine this spiritual energy for you. Whether you can fully master it is up to your own fate. Shortly after, he left and arrived at an underwater palace. Finding nothing there, he immediately flew back up, broke the surface, and returned to the whirlwind formation. The barrier of the whirlwind formation on the outskirts of Dachang is about to develop a tear. That place. Even I can't guarantee I'd get out in one piece. Since I can't get in, I might as well finish off those lunar beasts first. In no time at all, he skillfully manipulated the elemental energies of the plains and fire, fusing them together. In just a few strikes, he slaughtered every single one of those monsters. He then extracted 2 multicolored pearls from the beasts, which could be used as rare ingredients for alchemy. With a flash of his figure, he instantly appeared in front of the makeshift alchemy furnace. Refining medicine takes too long. As he waited on the side, a wave of drowsiness began to wash over him. It kicked me out just like that? Looks like the mental drain was a bit too much. The furnace is still running. I need to recover my energy as soon as possible. Looks like I'm going to have a bloodbath today, but he had no idea that a shocking conspiracy was silently closing in on him. Caught in a dilemma, he stepped into an abandoned dormitory building. Suddenly, his inner senses flared. These combination locks are such a pain. This way is much more direct. He followed the entrance and stepped into the secret tunnel, never expecting that what awaited him ahead was a sight so horrific it would chill him to the bone. Subject number 8. React to the furniture. Record the transmission speed of the nerve impulses. I'll settle the score with you pieces of trash later. Guided by his heart, he stepped into the secret chamber. The room was filled with spiritual energy for his use. With just a flick of his hand, he refined it all instantly. So this really is a branch of the Unity Society. The person in charge of researching the fusion of spiritual energy and zombies. Fu Yushi.
Did you know Oz transformed Bastien sa Bashni de la Porta?
Seeing him remain cold and unresponsive, Zhu Yunling decided to stop being polite. She went straight for the hard tactics. What a drag. I'm going back to the penthouse to get some sleep. I'll take care to dinner. I want to show you something. This is an automated vertical plant factory. The light spectrum can be adjusted according to the plant's growth stage. We can harvest a season of rice in just 60 days. That's twice as fast as field farming. It runs on solar power, for now. When the freezing famine hits, we'll switch to controlled nuclear energy. We've already cut the power cost to 2 kilowatt-hours per kilogram of vegetables. There are 200 upgraded versions of this in the Doomsday Fortress. Go on, get back to work. Do you really think I'd get lost on a walk like this? You must protect him at all costs. In this life, I will never have anything to do with someone like Fu Jinghang. The barrier over that sea area might be developing cracks, right? Time to get up and get to work again. Ah. This used to be the territory of the Great Chang Empire, and the mountain behind us is the imperial tomb of the Great Chang. Brother, you finally come to get me. Director, this is the national treasure that secures the heavens. That child is the key to the heaven-securing peak. The realization is coming. He put away the mirror and the seal. He quickly hauled away all the gold and bronze artifacts in the cave. Before he could finish, he was forcibly dragged away by the spatial rift. The brothers caught up in the space between dimensions. About the Unity Society, I received the notification as well. Using the government's influence as a cover, huh? I'm glad you're willing to trust the state. But I'm worried that you're shouldering everything on your own. Zhu Yuling, you're human, not a god. Why don't you try trusting the people around you? You killed Fu Yushi and discovered the ban on the book of songs he left behind. That ban was my doing. He was just a degenerate from my family, that's all. You're not going to their little meeting? You didn't go either, did you? I can't bring myself to do it. That facade of gentleness toward everyone.
You've always been an outsider to everyone else.
Acting like some untouchable monument.
Qiu Luwing, why can people be so cruel?
Because desire is a bottomless pit that's hard to satisfy. Just like that fisherman who first just wanted a shack. Once he had the shack, he wanted a boat. Everyone is assembled. Get ready to move out. We have to make this quick and decisive. Remember the rules for this mission by heart. Nobody let your guard down. These are golden pills, refined from high-level classic of poetry scriptures. Whether you can break through or not depends on your own fate. Stop training. It's time to eat. Everyone, come over here. The spiritual energy fluctuations in this place are abnormal. We have to go back there. Let's check under the divine records. Ah, these are all the stolen treasures of China. Hidden right beneath the divine records. How unlucky. Get it all. The flames are burning fiercely.
He senses movement in the distance.
Moving through the void toward the street block. He splits 6 level 8 zombies walking down the street. Hurry up! If we miss finding the artifacts, can you take the responsibility? The warehouse supermarket has already been cleared out. What else is there to look for? I'm exhausted.
That mysterious object the higher-ups are researching?
It can only be activated using Chinese artifacts.
What is this?
According to historical records, the artifact is buried right beneath the Chiyoda district. He crept in silently.
With a street full of mental patients, he effortlessly neutralized those 8 zombies in the coal district.
He controlled Nakuruda, led him into an abandoned cafe, and cleared out all the zombies in the area.
Once he confirmed it was safe,
He wiped off a chair, set up his camera,
and started interrogating him while casually cracking sunflower seeds and sipping tea. What's your name?
How old are you?
218. What is the goal of Light of Hope in Japan?
I don't know.
What do you guys mainly do in Japan?
Collect artifacts.
Once the artifacts are collected, where are they sent?
To the Nara headquarters.
Does anyone come to transport these artifacts? A plane comes from the UK irregularly.
When was the last time they came?
Half a month ago. How many high-level zombies are at the Nara headquarters?
I don't know. How many people are in your unit?
6 of us. There's a traitor inside the Unified Association. Do you have a specific name? It's us. Is there a traitor inside Light of Hope?
Do you know who it is?
There's Muji Sadako.
You didn't report your superior? I love him. This interrogation was a massive harvest.
The Unified Association isn't some alliance trying to bait and kill.
They are actually purging their own members from within.
He wiped Nakamura's memory
And quietly left the Chiyoda district. You shouldn't have taken this step. I can't wait any longer. Do you have any idea what you're doing right now? You could die. If you die, what am I supposed to do? You want to resist the Light of Hope ring, don't you? I'll give you 10 minutes now. I don't care how you do it. Just get your people out of here. Do you got a guy named Lightning?
Thunder is the Lion King.
He's building an alliance in Nepal. A place for you all to seek refuge. Whether you believe it or not is entirely up to you. You guys. You've 7 minutes left. After you're done mourning. Behind that door is a gray area. Today, I'm telling you this. In this life, it's either the phoenix dies, or I won't rest until it's finished. You little prat. How dare you be so arrogant? Who the hell do you think you are? Stop acting like you're better than everyone else. Where the hell did you crawl out from? Get lost.
Joe Ruling didn't want to waste any more time with these losers.
He instantly summoned a spirit, imbued Lai. And unleashed a memory-erasing strike on the 2 remaining 9th-tier masters. He used his psychic power to control the master. What's your name?
George Anderson.
Which family? Who do you serve? I'm loyal to the Class family. Why come to Japan? To collect Chinese artifacts. We're looking for the Phoenix Decree. What is the Phoenix Decree? It's the feather left behind after a phoenix dies. It contains immense volcanic energy and allows for rebirth from the ashes. It contains pure, primordial energy. It has massive research value. Where is it? It appeared near Mount Fuji 3 days ago. Where is the artifact being kept? 200 meters west of the lake, on the east side of the Okigahara forest. The Class family residence. Just as I thought, everything ends with me cleaning up the mess. Zhou Yuling and his crew watched on. Did everything handled, big sister? What should we do next? Head back home. Come on, we finally got out to have some fun. And we're just leaving now? When are you setting off? Right now. The target isn't where it's supposed to be. Get the truck heading northwest. You need to change your route immediately. We can't drag this out any longer. Change of plans. We're heading to Mount Fuji first.
Find that small helicopter.
Get the small helicopters ready inside the hangar.
Board 10 people at a time, in order.
Stores team, get on the transport plane with me.
We're taking off in 15 minutes.
At a time like this, they're still sending experts? Are you kidding me?
Isn't that just adding to the chaos?
The mutated flora and fauna in Mount Fuji have immense research value.
It's the key to humanity's future in fighting these mutated creatures. I get the logic. I really do. But there are so many people out there.
You have to trust their capabilities.
The signal shows they're just across the lake. Looks like the research team hid over there. Wait, hold on. Something's not right. Be careful. That's not normal fire. It's phosphorus. It took everything Zhao Yunlin had just to put it out with the water wing. The legendary killer, Silent, is off limits. Stay back if you value your life. Are you the reinforcement sent by Waxia? Please, help us! What's the situation with the research team? Tell us everything you know. Don't leave a single detail out. I'll talk. They went toward the dead woods over there. It really has nothing to do. Is this how you welcome us? You're pathetic. Everyone, fall back. This thing, it's not human. No wonder the lake dried up. This monster must have evolved even before the apocalypse began. Yulan, keep moving forward. Use your spatial abilities. Keep tracking. The research team. This is our last hope for finding them. I am the leader of the Waxai Special Forces Group 1.
Code name, Lone Wolf.
Identification number 0130. The research team is trapped. We're lucky there are no psychic-type infected ones here. All right, drop the act. We're all on the same side.
This is Squad 3. Target confirmed. Identity verified.
The barrier is broken. The mutated animals are breaking through. We have to get out of here before dark. We've got to clear out of here before sundown. Only after the entire expedition team had evacuated.
Did Zhou Yunin finally board the helicopter?
Look at him. He's having the time of his life. That's... The reason Dong Yuming couldn't bring himself to be happy was that he still had so much more water from the soul-suppressing hall to deal with. It was just another day of routine gains. This was forged from the skin of an 8-headed serpent.
One person, one soul.
Thank you so much. This is truly the life-saving food for the children. Haha, they weren't this chubby and healthy when you first handed them over to us. You can hardly recognize them anymore, right? These kids are growing so fast. Eat slowly. Everyone gets a share. And when you're out there, you must listen to the commander. I know you don't drink alcohol. Just have a cup of coffee instead. An anomaly in the Antarctic. The melting glaciers have released a virus, And perhaps the library holds the method to seal it. The difficulty of this mission is off the charts.
It's practically challenging the entire world.
I've already stolen the book. I've also posted the mission to the mercenary groups over there. Where did you get this much mission funding? Obviously, it was sponsored by Feng Moyun. This time, Zhou Yinlin infiltrated a private collection museum. All these national treasures that have been lost overseas.
Strip the place clean. It's time to move to the next spot.
Bitten by her cheating boyfriend, she turned into a zombie. Every day, she feeds on the infected. The first one she ate was her ex-boyfriend.
A heavy downpour is coming soon.
Here, these supplies are for you. You really are a strange person. But somehow, you're unexpectedly warm. What? Is this all for me? I have nowhere else to go. Head to Nepal. There's a base there. Take this, and pay more attention to the world outside. Want some fruit? Who owns this rain going to last? Half a year. Just say what's on your mind. Regarding the trip to the Antarctic. What's your take on it? If it can end this extreme weather, it's worth a shot. I absolutely hate the apocalypse. If there's still enough food and supplies back home, that rain, it's gonna keep coming down for the next 6 months. Everything's still well stocked for now. Have faith in the country, and have faith in us too. This is Pino. The monsters out there? They're nothing more than a fallen petal from him. He's so pure. Zhu Yiling was being so careful, like he was touching the core of a pristine plant. Just to be safe. Zhou Lang went to the library specifically to dig up some info on that tricky problem. It kept him up all night. What are you guys talking about? Just discussing the trip to the South Pole. We need to take care of Muznenianoyo and the Light of Hope first. They've already started infighting. Without the right people pulling the strings, they're useless. Before heading to the North Pole, Zhou Yunling still had a few loose ends to tie up. This time, he's targeting the most powerful branch of the Kulis family. Naturally, that's where they've stashed away tons of artifacts. Zhu Yilin certainly wasn't going to leave empty-handed. He's out to wipe out their entire family and grab all those artifacts while he's at it. The name's Li Wei. I'm 218 years old, and my mission is to stir up trouble within these families. I didn't stick to the original plan. I was supposed to take the Dragon Lord Xia Xiao down with me. But now I'm getting reports that you've nearly wiped out the Kulis family's strongest branch. Let's just go and sweep through them, one family at a time. Let's trap them in their own fear, without making a single sound. Those cowards are terrified of dying. Killing them would be letting them off too easy. If they work 6 hours a day, how long until we totally crush those jerks in the West? 1 month is more than enough. I was planning on letting them tear each other apart before we head to the Antarctic to finish the job. I didn't realize you had this much of a cheat code. Is this their main base of operations? Yeah.
3 stories in the main building.
This is the main hall.
There's a secret passage on the north side that leads to the underground vault.
The second basement level connects directly to this escape tunnel. The exit is behind Lindai. The Chris family is incredibly well trained, but they've been extra cautious ever since we reached their base. I've got a way to stay alive. Just keep your eyes peeled. Anything else we need to prepare? Nope. But you know how it goes. Plans never keep up with changes. The very next day, the largest volcano in the East Camp erupted. Zhu Yilin saw her chance and made her move. She went in and scavenged a huge haul of supplies, all to be sent back home for reinforcements. Zhou Yuling handed over all the supplies directly to the dean. Holy cow, girl, are you trying to single-handedly support the whole orphanage?
These supplies are just sitting there anyway.
Using them on our own people.
That's the only way they won't go to waste. You've certainly got an answer for everything. Just try not to make too much noise.
周玉兰
What are you planning to do? We've already taken out the head of the Chris family. Only 3 left.
I'm just worried. Once the bet is settled, what will happen to Lei Ting and the others?
He knows his own fate better than anyone.
Uncle Master, about your question.
The spirit of Fawzia, no matter how much it suffers, once the dust settles, it still shines as bright as ever.
Since your boss is dead, your virus can't be updated anymore.
I've lived long enough anyway.
We've already pinpointed the virus sample lab. Destroy it, and the virus will die off with it.
For me, that's just a release.
In my next life, I want to be a real human being.
And maybe chase after you.
Hey, in my next life, I'll be just an ordinary person.
Probably wouldn't even give me a second glance. It's your soul that I'm drawn to.
傅敬恒是所是所
In the future, you need to find someone who's down to earth.
Like Fungalmunia. He's devoted. Just a bit too boring. Don't waste your energy on this.
Girl, how did you even figure this out? There's an even bigger warehouse inside.
Just how much have these people pillaged?
Not long after Zhao Yulin got back and finally rested, a massive storm caused sea levels to skyrocket, triggering creature attacks. The nation is now calling for all level 8 superpowered individuals to assist.
The Thunder Base is already prepared. I'll take you there. Keep in touch. Go take a walk in the water.
After he emerged from the flood, he started playing around. After a while, he got into a car accident and was seriously injured.
He was exhausted and critically wounded. The base is in danger.
All right, just focus on staying alive. Living in the rooftop area during the day, I have a way to mask our scent. Bringing them along would only make it easier to get exposed. It's still more convenient for me to go alone. Old Fung, what's the situation with those high-level zombies back home?
The old man is working on the medicine. The Thunder team is helping out too.
It's just that our progress isn't exactly where we want it to be. Oh, Ling Ling, you're just in time. Come, try this freshly roasted meat.
What kind of fruit is this?
Sit down first. Everyone else, get out.
Mixing these 2 kinds of fruits together
Might just help you all survive the coming extreme cold.
it might even be able to prolong your lives.
Saying goodbye to Lizzie and the others. Get ready. We're teleporting directly there.
Help! This is way too high!
Why are you in such a rush? What exactly are you looking for?
What's the use of this Earth core? It's the key to refurbing the heaven-supporting pillars. It must be completed at the heaven-supporting volcano, gathering all 4 peaks to guard the 8 directions.
Instead, the Earth core got wet and turned into a monster that devours all living things. Such a pain, and you brought me here to clean it up?
As long as there is hope, everyone won't lose their way. Let's ask Bailan and the others to go shopping and relax.
Sure, I'll notify them right now. Come on, 5 fingers. Wishing you all the best. 666. Haha.
You and I are no different.
We just exist in different forms.
Everyone has the right to live.
Relaxation time is over. Joe Ruling and the Thunder Team are heading into a new war together.
Here is the protective gear for the base's father-son chain.
Let's trade under the lamp.
If it weren't for those bandits... This is my sister's only obligation. My sister and I escaped from that family hellhole.
Had tried to bury me alive in a frozen cavern. Later, our parents dragged us off for immortality experiments.
Treating their own flesh and blood like test subjects.
Just have a good cry and get over it.
Plaything volunteered to refine the array. And Zhou Yuling just went along with it, playing right into his hands.
As for the cost of using human bodies for experiments, Lei Ting and Zhou Yuling naturally couldn't be bothered with that.
Where else could they go?
After a fierce battle,
Zhou Yuling made her way to the dungeon
and found the survivors there. That's where she uncovered even more dark secrets. I got close to Chen Si and controlled the undead Lei Mo. Once I learned the truth, I went straight to the elders to report it.
and proposed refining pills specifically for zombies.
I know a thing or two about it. Just follow me. Gaoji isn't that delicate.
The next day, the two of them attended a memorial service for heroes in Huaxia.
A nation that respects its heroes will never fall behind. Just having one meal at the Huayan Tower is worth a lifetime.
The security here is top tier. All elites.
Kai Famoy really doesn't know how to clean up his mess. It's not worth wasting energy on people who don't matter. The next stop is the Farrell family.
My cultivation comes from the spiritual energy of Waxaya's artifacts.
This doesn't belong to me alone. It belongs to the nation. Since we were born in this era, we have to fight. We can't just stand by and watch others suffer. When the Wan family incident happened, they blamed it on a marine creature invasion.
More than 600 people killed or injured in a single day.
The supplies have been mobilized and will arrive in 7.5 hours. How much time do we have left? We have to pull ourselves together and rush to the next battlefield. Even the grass and mushrooms. This pair. But every time I see them, the mental pressure on him has been immense this entire time. Divine Stone has scanned the area. There's not a single sign of life on this floor. There's still a vital sign. They can be saved. Thunder, cover me. Keep these. This is a pill refined by Z. It can save their life. Hold the rear and clear out whatever is left. The rest of you, with me, we're storming the rooftop. You should go be a soldier. You should go. Let me get up there first. Otherwise, I'm going to see for myself. You look like you've got plenty of meat on those bones.
How about we team up, huh?
Help! Someone, pull me up. Nice work. Joe Ruling has pulled back. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Please, I'm begging you, let me go. Joe Ruling, his piano, received another notification. Assist the secretary. You, another high street monster. Leaving the department, there's another one. By the time they emerge from under the water, This is the last of the medicinal pills. We agreed to go back and have ZA refine some more.
Your control over your spiritual energy is getting more refined by the day.
Thanks. The intel was spot on.
They'll be returning from that patch of sea.
It's time to extract. Let's go.
This feels way too real. I'm genuinely closing in on them. Everything is happening ahead of schedule. That's not a good sign.
Thunder's team has confirmed the Farrell family's location.
Assemble the righteous forces to attack the Farrell family. Go get ready.
Understood.
The moment for revenge has finally arrived. Crack the self-destruct program first. Let these sources of evil we mourn all those who sacrificed themselves. To all those who survived, I ask you, is it finally time to finish what we started? We leave in a bit. Do we really have to go?
Yeah, we have no choice.
Show you, Lino. Only by repairing the heaven-sent cauldron can we end this apocalypse. Jin City is currently in ruins. Monstrous beasts are swarming everywhere. Front lines everywhere are completely tapped out.
Jill Wenlu ordered.
Open fire, now! Not one step back. Every single sector is under urgent surveillance. Jewel Ruli returns to the battlefield. One last time, she helps everyone push back the horde. And she prepares herself to fulfill her final duty. The forging of the heaven-sent cauldron is finally complete. This also means that Zhou Yuling is about to become one of the four guardians, the Kailin, protector of the realm. Are you leaving now?
For mine, you have to keep living.
To protect this land. That is our calling.